Today we're going to work on antonyms. Antonyms are words that mean the opposite. Opposite words. So, if we look across the top, we have antonyms are words that have the opposite meaning. So an example would be old. The opposite of old is young. The opposite of long is short. And the opposite of awake is asleep. So words have the opposite meanings, or the opposite of. Read each sentence, write an antonym from the word box to replace the underlined word. So we'll look at the underlined words and replace them with one of these words up here. Okay? So words across the top I will read. They are long, slow, warm, worst, fun, over, never, close, out, float, old, messy, smallest, quiet. Reading number 1. The best movie I've ever seen is Lion King. So we want to find a word that means the opposite of best. The opposite of best is worst. So I would write in worst. Cross it off my list, and now I can continue. Number 2. There is a crack in the wall under the window. What word means under? I've got long, slow, warm, full. Over and under don't have the same meaning. That's not it. Never, close, out, float, old, messy, smallest, quiet. There's a crack in the wall under the window. Crack in the wall under the window. Oh, the opposite of under is over, so it is over. The opposite of under the window would be over. Over the window. Last one I'll help you with. My bedroom is usually very clean. The opposite of clean is messy. Dirty is not one of the options, so it must be messy. It was usually messy. Okay, the rest of them you will do on your own. I will read them. Number 4. Or did 2, 3, now we're on 4. The meeting was too short. Number 5. The store will open at 9 o'clock. Number 6. Tim always finishes his homework right after school. Number 7. The cold weather will return next week. Number 8. That is the biggest watermelon I've ever seen. Number 9. My uncle bought a new pickup truck. 10. Come in and play with us. In. Number 11. If you drop a potato in water, it will sink. Sink is the word. Number 12. Uncle Jim has a fast boat. 13. Jennifer is a talkative person. 14. The milk carton in the fridge is empty. Activity. Again with antonyms. Antonyms mean the opposite. So here we still have antonyms. Continuing on. we're going to read from the story below. Read from the story below. Rewrite the story by replacing each underlined word with an antonym from the list. Write neatly and be sure all words are spelled correctly. Okay, if you want to, you can feel free to change the words to another antonym. Not all the antonyms are on here. So for example, we look at our first sentence, Fluffy was a good cat today. Good is underlined. The opposite of good is naughty. You could change that to maybe bad or mean or nasty. All of those would be other antonyms. Mean, there's a nasty. All of those are antonyms of good. They all mean the opposite of good. So if you want to change those, you do not have to limit yourself to the ones in the box. If you're unsure, you can use the ones in the box. I would still cross off that word when you're done with it, just so you know that you did them all. And I will read the paragraph for you. Fluffy was a good cat today. While playing outside, he found a thin, speedy mouse running through the huge hole in the wall. Fluffy put his paw on the mouse's tail. Then Fluffy picked up the mouse and tossed it over the table. The mouse landed on its feet and ran away. Ran. So go through and fix good, outside, underline these, good, outside, he, thin, speedy, huge, his, over, and ran. You'll fix those and you into the space provided right here. That's the space for you to write it in. When you're all done rewriting it, making sure that you have good capitalization, capitals, punctuation, and it's written neatly, then you can draw a picture of your story down here, of your story, and see how it changes the meanings of the two stories. So you can draw your picture of a cat down here. Here's my wonderful cat drawing. Fluffy's got a nice curly tail. And there's Fluffy. Fluffy's sad. Alright, so you may do that when you are all done with your writing, and when you're all done with that, you may turn it into Miss Dress. Have a good day.